Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are closing out our first paycheck for February, as well as setting up our budget for my second paycheck for February. It is currently the end of the first week of the month and a lot has happened. A lot has come out. Okay, so for my first paycheck, my state income was $3,780.97, so 1 penny over. My roommate paid me rent for $500, and she gave me utilities, which was $203.40. That was her half. It's a little bit more than we budgeted for. And then my old coworker gave me money to use my Hulu account. So altogether, my income for the first paycheck is $4,519.37, $14 more than we budgeted for, so that's great. Okay, so moving on to my bills. My mortgage was $1,073.95 as budgeted. My home insurance was the same, $117.50, and then my alarm for my house was $53.99 for the month. And then for utilities, internet is $87.06, water was $70.75, and then our electric bill for the month is $80.97. For my fixed debt categories, my minimum payment for my Peloton bike was $96.30 as budgeted for. My Bank of America credit card minimum payment is $89, and then my Nordstrom credit card minimum payment is $101 and not the $112 I thought it was. So it went down because I've been paying more towards that card. Then for my Hulu subscription, it was $197 for the month. All right, so then my fixed expenses bill total was $1,871.49. Just a little less than we originally budgeted for. So I subtracted my fixed bill total from my monthly income total. So we had $2,647.88 left over. And then going on to variable expenses or my envelopes. For groceries, it was $400 like I anticipated. Restaurants, $400. Gas, $120 for the month. Personal, $70. And then for miscellaneous entertainment, it was $49.99. So for pets, I did stock up on cat litter at Costco for my two little gremlins. And that was $31.32 for 3 things at Costco. Not the $50 I budgeted for. So they saved me some money this month. I guess we'll let them stay here. I budgeted for 2 birthdays in the beginning of the month, and I took out $200 cash for those. So my variable expenses total for the first paycheck was $1,271.31. That's not to say that I used all that money. I still have a lot left over in my envelopes to support me for the rest of the month. Okay, so if you subtract the envelope total from the bill total, I got $1,376.57. So that got brought up here to the sinking fund category. And I did do a transfer to my savings account for exactly what I budgeted for, $100 to my car fund. Car insurance got $100, $100 to file my income taxes for last year, and then $350 for my property taxes sinking fund. So my sinking funds total was $650, and then if you subtract that from the leftover, we had $726.57 to work with. So I threw $359.31 extra to my Nordstrom credit card. So that left me with $367.26. And I knew I was getting paid from Starbucks on the 4th, which is pretty early in the month. So I wanted to make sure I rolled over some money to pay for some of my bigger bills because my Starbucks checks aren't a lot. So I left $367.26 in my checking account to roll over. into the next check, which we will see shortly. All right, so that was the breakdown from paycheck number 1. Let's get into what's gonna happen with my next couple of checks. I put a candle here to set the mood for you guys, because I know a lot of people have like props and stuff in their videos, but this is honestly freaking me out because I am not coordinated, so it's probably gonna start a forest fire pretty soon. So I rolled over that money to pay for 3 bills from my first check. So that's the $367.26 up here. And then for Starbucks, I already know how much I made. It was $312.49. I'm not sure about the hours I worked because my store has been closed for like 2 weeks, but I think they still gave me what I normally make. Anyway, so then my state health check is $162.89. So if we add those 3 up, we will get our income total for this paycheck breakdown. Okay, so we are working with $842.64. Okay, so I do have a few bills that will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. For my braces, my monthly total is $160. My payment comes out on the 5th. For my phone bill, it comes out on the 7th, and it is $90.53. And I did join forces with my friend. She's added me onto her family plans. I went to the store with her, and they couldn't unlock my phone, so I ended up buying a new phone. So for the next month, I will be paying probably 2 phone bills. But in the long run, I got a new phone and my plan will be cheaper than what I'm paying now. But this was kind of an impulse purchase. Anyway, so for utilities, our sewer bill is coming out on the 7th and it's $116.26. For our gas bill for the house, it's due, I think, on the 25th actually, but I just pay it earlier. And I already saw this invoice and it's $47.20. My Peloton app subscription comes out on the 9th and that is $39 a month. My Apple iCloud subscription comes out on the 12th and that's 99 cents a month. And then my Apple Watch payment comes out on the 13th, and that's $83.70. And then for my Cinemark movie subscription, it comes out on the 17th, and that's $9.99. All right, so I'm going to add up all of my fixed bills for this paycheck. Okay, my fixed bills total is $547.67. Okay, so we're gonna subtract that from my income total. Okay, so we should have $294.97 left. So I'll bring that down. Okay, so for my variable spending for this pay period, I know I pre-ordered another book on my Kindle, and I can't remember if it's like $14.99 or $9.99, and I forgot to look it up. So I'm just going to budget up and think it's $15, but I think it'll be cheaper than that. For my new iPhone, taxes, I owe $93 when my new phone is delivered sometime this week. So I also want to get a new phone case because, of course, we need to get everything. So I'm going to budget $35 for a case. So I think my cash envelopes are okay right now. Actually, I'm not really sure because your girl was spending money and I literally did not write in my cash expense tracker, but we're just going to have to make it work. All right, so counting up my variable spending for this paycheck, we have 15 plus 93 plus 35. So 143 is my variable spending. And then if I take that from the $294.97, I have $151.97. Okay, so I will bring that up here. So for my 32-week challenge, I did go to the bank and I took out a $100 bill, so we can stuff that now. So I will peel off the $100 sticker, add it to our honeycomb, like so. Okay, so then my 32-week savings challenge, I have 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 285, and then 290. Okay, so if I subtract the $100 from the leftover, I should have $51.97 left over. And that will go towards my extra credit card payment for my Nordstrom card. And then that should leave me with zero. So that is the plan for my zero-based budget for the next couple of weeks. Please stay tuned to my weekly check-in to see how I'm doing with my variable spending. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.